welcome to an episode of Planetary Annihilation Titans with me, Dan. This is a 1v1 ranked of my Starcast series, where I cast stars, star ranked players. This is a game from Nimzo and Random Person. Now I can see Random Person is a star player. I have no idea who they are, whether they were an old and someone else and they've changed their name, I don't know. Yeah, I just thought I'd pluck one at random and see how we go. So we've got Random Person starting bots air, bots metal air, power, fabrication doing their thing with metal. Nimzo has a much bigger queue lined up, loads of power. So we've got, I missed which came out when, but I suspect it'll be into some power next. Bots, more power air, more power vehicles, maybe. I suspect air will be quite a air and bots will be quite heavy on this planet because the spindle range system. I believe you have I think you have a starting radius which is massive. I believe you do anyway. I'm not 100% sure, and you could start like anywhere around these three. I might be thinking of a different planet. So we've got transport here with nothing in it, trying to avoid what's in that transport. Is there anything in? Oh, there's a spark in that transport. Was it a boom bot? I think it's a spark. Yeah, it's a spark, so maybe an early drop there. But he's trying to figure out what to do with that. Meanwhile, we've got scouts, we've got a fighter, and they're trying to get Random Person's scout there. So Random is getting fighters mainly and Doxers, and is pushing forwards to these three metal. Be interesting. Yeah, so Nimzo's did exactly the same, which is interesting. Oh no, it looks like they took down the spark drop. So looks like Random Person's got a radar, a single laser turret, and a wall going up there. And it's a slightly different tactic here. Nimzo's putting up an anti-air, which, to be honest, is quite necessary because that bomber is going to take out all of these fabricators, and that is really bad news. Oh, he managed to control it. Oh, Nimzo managed to control that and get those there. Now he's going back and we've got Doxers coming in, so he's pulling those out completely. And that's bad news for Nimzo because now he can't lock down this section and Random Person has. So I wonder what he's going to do with these. Maybe get these metals. He's pulling out over here with some fabricators. Nimzo really needs to get rid of these Doxers. Looks like Random Person has really pushed forwards there. But there's the same this side and this side. This is Planet's a good 6-person game, 3v3. We've got a bit of fighting between the Doxers. And it looks like Nimzo has factories. Oh, a air factory that's not doing anything. I think that's probably a economy because he hasn't got much economy there. But these Doxers are going to cause a bit of an annoyance. Nimzo really doesn't have much air, and Random Person has a metal advantage. Doesn't have a power. Nimzo's got more power, but Random Person has certainly a metal advantage. And it looks like he's pushing quite early. He's trying to lock this down. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts an anti-air up here. Well, I said he would. Here comes a bomber. Oh no. But then they're so good. The star rank players are so good at microing the units, you know, making them so they jump out the way of, they sees the bomber coming, splits them, makes them move around in an erratic fashion. Really could do with some fighters coming in. Bomber, it missed them. It was not accurate enough. It missed them again. Oh, now he has the Doxers coming in. This is too much distraction. He's spending so much time. Oh, so all that was not worth it. Should have got the air in there. Once again, I will preference this with. I am not massively good at this game in comparison to these chaps. So, you know, anything I say must be taken with a hint of skepticism. What we got here? Bots going up. So random person's now locked all of this down. It's got all of this metal. Although Nimzo is catching up with the metal, random person is ahead. So where's Nimzo putting all his metals? It's just these metal bits here. It's got factory there. These bots are really hassling. Really hassling fast. Radar going up. Wow, it's got quite a big, so it's quite a small planet. I hadn't really realised how small it was. So we've got some radar coverage is pretty massive there. But he's hassling. Random is really hassling Nimzo a lot here. And we've got T2 vehicles going up. Meanwhile, there's no T2 going up from random person. Let me put some pictures up for you here. So we've still got a lot of hassling going over this side. He's taking out all this metal, which is bad news for Nimzo. He's really dropped on metal now. I haven't got any units over here. Could really do with some. I think he's just focusing. Rando's really taking the biscuit by building in his base. Nimzo looks like he's sending the commander out to come and deal with some of this. Probably to go and get some metals, maybe. Just as a get out of my house situation. But he's got more bots coming in here. He really needs to rebuild all these, get a fabricator over there. I think this one's coming to do it. Got some stronger air from Nimzo now, but comparatively to random person, it's not amazing. Random also has 2 more factories and 2 more fabricators. Nimzo is in his base though. Was in his base. So they look pretty locked down now. So here's the commander pushing back this area of the base. So get out of the way. He's absorbing things at the same time, reclaiming things at the same time. Try and speed this along a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if he just gets rid of all of these and then goes back to base. Doesn't want that in his base, absolutely not. But random still has a significant amount more metal. Now we have some locusts coming out from the T2 bots to gobble up factories once again. It depends if he can get those in his base though, because locusts, yeah, he's got this weak point here. Locusts are very weak and they will take out factories incredibly quickly, but they are very weak. Doing some scouting with his air, make sure that's all out of the way, and now in comes the locusts and they will just eat these factories. I wouldn't be surprised if Nimzo GG's at this point. Look at, oh, what happened there? Oh, it's a Vanguard. So it's a Vanguard drop hoping from Nimzo. And we've got another Vanguard coming out. So a couple of Vanguards in his base would be a good idea. But random does see that happening. If he can get maybe here, he could do a lot of damage going in that way into the base. Hopefully he'll scout. Although this commander is incredibly vulnerable at this point. Very vulnerable. So we'll keep an eye on what's going to happen here. Get out there, get out of the way. No, no, the Vanguard drop's gonna go down, and yeah, that's the end of the Vanguards. That's unfortunate. I would say random is very much on the upper hand here at this point. Although it looks like Nimzo is taking out bits of metal. There's some Doxer raiding going on around this side, but random does have some T2 rocket launchers and is picking away at the commander. They're going to get the next missile is going to get that. Absolutely. Oh, 3 Doxers might get it, to be honest. One shot from a Dox. Ah, interesting. That's that was quite fraught and quick. The way that Random managed to get those early Dox raids in really changed how the game. I don't think he meant to ping. So it was this bit here was where it changed. Because he was just early. He just got in here a lot earlier and got down his metal. He's slightly ahead as well. Wow, that was a good game. Hopefully you enjoyed that pro level Starcast. There will be more coming. If you would like to see other people playing multiplayer games, that would be, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see if I can get some higher ranked players playing multiplayer games for you. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you all later. Bye.